everyone, hello, happy Friday, how are you all doing? You've made it to the weekend, congratulations! And a very ominous date, Friday the 13th. I was thinking about it, I'm like, well, it's kind of strange to be doing Elden Ring, but then I thought, guess where we are? We are in the land of blood, for Mohg, Lord of Blood. So I thought, well, that's kind of Friday the 13th themed. Just a little bit. I've got my big bonk stick, and we're going to be chasing down terrors in a blood-filled swamp. Perfect. It's perfect, I say. How are you guys today? How has your week been? I have been a busy halfling this week. I've been working on grinding in Pal World. I'm working my way through all of the summons. So far, I've got 2 down. I've done 2 in the recordings. The very first one is coming out this Saturday for people to watch. And other than that, I've been doing just some editing, trying to get things ready, but I have not done anything in here since you last saw me. All I did was teleport. I teleported to this wonderful vista. Doesn't it look keen? Oh gosh. Hey, OG Disney Princess, 15! Wow, that is a watch streak. That's a watch streak a mile wide. I'm impressed, I'm impressed. What beverages are you all drinking this stream? What cozy beverages do you have? I was saying in the chat prior to the stream, we're in the middle of a blizzard. It is like a terrible blizzard outside. And so cozy beverages would be up for today, I think. Oh, Maku is flexing his mod muscles. 35 stream streak. That is impressive, Maku. My ever-present mod and wonderful fairy. He puts on his halo. Oh my gosh. Today we're going to be working our way through this area. We did do a brief run through, but I don't think we've defeated the boss yet. And this is the doorway to the DLC. So for our platinum run, this will take us into the DLC. Now, just to be 100% honest, the DLC is not required for the platinum. You could just go straight to the final boss. We could platinum. Well, maybe not today. Depends on how good I am as a strength build. But we could technically platinum today. But I thought, why put off the beautiful DLC? It is so much fun. Let's go do it. I've never done it as a strength build. So this should be very exciting. OG Princess says, I have water in my emotional support princess water jug. Hey, that's the best way to rock and roll. I have mine in my emotional support beautiful travel mug of awesomeness. Hopefully it will keep me hydrated as we plunge into this land. Now, I am probably not going to find everything in here because it's just a terrible area. This area is something else. I mean, there's a lot of goodies, there's a lot of nooks and crannies. There's even an NPC invasion that can happen, but I don't think I've done the stuff I need to set it up. Hello. Hello, spiky boy. Stop it. Stop it! Enough with the spikening. Albinorix. Do you know, I've never gotten... You can get an Albinoric head in this game that you wear as a helmet, and I have never gotten it. Not in all the game I play hours I've had. Never once have I gotten the head. Ow. My little spleen. Stop it. I feel like these Albinorics are testifying to what a true Friday is like. A little spiky, a little strange. Let's see here. Don't fall off the edge, me. Very easy to do. Does anyone know lore-wise why these Albinorics are even here? I've always been a little confused. Why they ended up with Mohg, Lord of Blood. He doesn't seem like a nice dude. He doesn't seem like the caring type. Not that I'm exactly showing great care at the moment. Hello. Though I would like to cartwheel into my weekend. That would be nice. That would be nice to come cartwheeling into the weekend. What do you guys have for weekend plans? Anything fun? Any adventures? I'm doing a lot of editing. Hopefully a lot of editing. My week this week was crazy, and I had some doctor appointments, and so I got really behind. That was my week, getting behind and having to take a lot of naps. A lot of naps because of my disability and the time change, the cursed time change. My body does not like that 1 hour spring forward thing. It's more of a lurch forward. Alright, let's see if I can sneak past. Wonton Kid says, my boss said I have to work. No! Curses called in on the weekend. You know it's Friday the 13th. When? When? OG Princess says, I'm hoping to go shopping tomorrow with a friend. Need some retail therapy after the brutal week it's been. I agree, you need to treat yourself. Buy something nice. Buy something fluffy and silly. And with a tremendous gong, enters Executed Toast. Welcome, Executed Toast, welcome. We're just discussing what we're doing for the weekends. I hope your week has been fine. Oh no. Oh, so much spikiness. Oh, stop it. Stop it, you little angry individuals. Customer service on a Friday, am I right? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad all you biscuits are here. Otherwise, I just have to hang out with these dudes, and they're not very nice. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's right, making me bleed. Yeah, I'm hoping to do a little bit of some editing. Get some rest in somewhere. I suppose that's important. Etsuto says, won't let me go with them on their girl date. No, you need to do a manly shopping date. You need to go out to all the stores you love best and be like, well, if you're not going to invite me, I'm going to have a most awesome time on my own. I'm going to order some wonderful food, extra large, a beef sandwich, something yummy like that. I'm going to go to all the stores I enjoy and get crazy merch. You'll all be jelly. You'll wish you'd invited me. You wish you'd brought me along. I don't know, do guys go on shopping excursions? Like a shopping date? Like where they're like, hey bros, let's all go to the store and shop? I feel like they're more like solitary shoppers. Like they'd at least go like separate ways when they got to the store. Girls are kind of crazy, we tend to cluster. Well, it'll be like, if girls are going shopping, it's like all of them in the same aisle. Instead of splitting up. Whereas I feel like guys would be like, we only have an hour, let's split up, maximum efficiency. OG Princess says he tried to bribe you with a jelly cat. I take the bribe. I take it, I'd be like, sure, I can go out with my friend next week and get a jelly cat this week. Think about that. Maximizing profits. Maybe I'm just militant or something like that. Utilitarian. The most bang for my buck. Ash of War blood tax? We got taxes in Elden Ring? Who knew? Oh no, we do have taxes. Oh, I haven't submitted yet. Oh, here, take this. Oh, okay, yes, I see your needles. I see them through me like a porcupine. All right, there we go. Now I can look at the chat. All right, crisis averted. Wonton Kid said, most dudes I know like to shop with a purpose. They go into the store knowing exactly what they want and there is no wondering. Yeah, they're like focused shoppers, right? They're like, I have a list and we're gonna hit all these aisles. I'm not doubling back. It's gonna be a one trip through. I'm kind of like that when I go shopping, to be honest. I have a list and I'm like if I'm going on a browsing trip, I need to know ahead of time it's a browsing trip. Otherwise, I'm like, all right, fastest route through the store. And we're gonna hit the food court. It's the best part of shopping, going to the food court and getting something that smells delicious and only tastes somewhat delicious. Let's see here. OG Prince says, I want to see him, but my car tire keeps deflating, so I have to bring it in. No, the tires have betrayed you. Oh, I hate that. That's so awful. Oh no, do you know what else is awful? Thinking you're walking into one bad guy and finding you're walking into a million. Am I committing blood tax fraud? I might be. I haven't been fully honest with these these tax brokers here. I haven't submitted my forms on time. Oh, and they don't like it. They don't like it. Oh my gosh, so much cartwheeling. If tax experts came in cartwheeling, I bet you people would submit their taxes on time. Like every time you hand in all the receipts and paperwork, I'm gonna cartwheel. I'd be like, I'm submitting today. Today, my day could use a cartwheel. And the number of cartwheels your representative does is how much you get back in your rebates. It'd be great. Look, 4%, 5%, yes. I think we should institute this. It's a much better way to do taxes. Executed Toast says, that's why I said I'd show up at the mall tomorrow, but no. OG Princess says she loves the bell ring. It's so adorable. It is cute. It is cute. My little ding. It's like I'm ordering food. Like, waiter, could you please bring the dish? I don't know, only I'm the one that's being served. My little corpse. I used to do bookkeeping, so tax season was a thing. It was a thing. Look at all these. Whatever is in the center cannot be worth this. There's no way. There's no way. This is like that room in Dark Souls 3. You guys know what one I'm talking about? With all the nasties. Oh! Okay, I gotta get out of the way. I gotta do a blood transfusion here. Hold on, Estes it up. Estes, are you okay there, Mimi? Somehow they're not interested in Mimic, just me. Listen, this is not gymnastics class. We are not at the Olympics. The program's been canceled. Here, your floor routine stinks. I don't like it. Oh my gosh, and these guys are just still circling the mound. Oh no, Mimi! Mimi, no! Listen, you horrible twisted Yoshis. Get away from my sweet boy. He's done no wrong. When heartburn hits you fast, those spikes. Okay. Wonderful. I've actually never done this part of this area because I hate it so much. So I'm excited to see what is at this tree. But I still don't believe it's important. Oh, Smithers, bring me a beverage. Exactly. Shivers, I demand a beverage. A hero's rune? For all that? For all that, a hero's rune? I deserve a much better welcome than that of a hero. My gosh. Take that. Take that. Good thing I got this bonk stick. What's this? Drawstring grease? Drawstring grease? Are you kidding me? A hero's rune and some drawstring grease? And bloody poop? What? Blood-tinged excrement? It was a terrible waste of time. What kind of a prize is that? Should we be concerned? Well, whoever's excrement that was, they should be concerned. That's not a good sign. It is not a good sign. Not a healthy sign, that's for sure. I would stay away from the local food, says Isliza. Yes, I would. If that is how it's reacting with you, it is time to stay away. You're going to have to go to chain restaurants from here on in, and possibly not drink the water. You might want to stay away from that. It's too much for your delicate tummy. I've been there. How many of you have been traveling and made the mistake of like eating something and then realizing that your immune system and tummy was not ready for it? Whether it be airport food or out, you know, a nice street market, and you're like, oh, it smells so good. And they're like, don't do it. You're not used to it. And you're like, I'll be fine. And then you're like, reader, I was not fine. Especially when their grapes are actually eyeballs. I know, so heaven only knows what the blood-tinged excrement really is. It already sounds terrible. Oh, you gonna leave me? Don't leave me, Mimi. Don't leave me here in this cesspool of violence. Of blood and violence. Mainly blood. There's a lot of blood. Hey, this is the local blood bank. Make a donation. All right, here we go. There's another one here. Hello. I mean, these Albinorix definitely don't look like they're feeling good. They definitely look like they're, like, not the happiest. But I feel like there should be some great reward down here. And so far, all I've got is poop. Literally, not even figuratively. Oh no. And the giant. Wong. The mighty gong. Up it comes. No. How did you win that somersault battle? Oh gosh. Mimi! Don't fight the giant, Mimi. He's a distraction. Oh gosh. Albeit a very good one. He's got a very good reach. Oh, it's this fellow we need to get rid of. Oh my goodness. If I could just stun you. Hey! He's like the spirit calling snail, except worse. Mimi? Oh no, Mimi is gone. Oh, you've left me here, alone. Alone in this horrible wilderness. I hope all of you guys have had Good Friday the 13th so far. Mine is going interestingly, apparently. It was going well, and then I ended up here. Oh, what a fun area of the game. They're like, do you know what we need? Just a big pool of blood. Forget a poison swamp. Forget a swamp of rot. Bah, those were beginning levels. No. Oh, no. Can you stun, please? I know you called your giant friend. I can hear him. Please. There. I don't know where he is. He's gone now, hopefully. Oh my gosh. Who made this area? What person hurt you? That's what I want to know. What person was cruel and hurt you? Sacramento Bud! Dude, you gotta be giving me an axe the size of this universe. Sacramento Bud. He didn't even blow the horn! Oh gosh. Giant! You're overly dramatic, Giant. He didn't even blow the horn. I got a nice backstab. Oh. Why, who's chasing me? Somebody's chasing me. Maku says, get them before the danger cartwheels begin. I know, that's when things get real, when they start breaking out the moves. The dance moves, the cartwheels. I'll never look at a cartwheel the same way again. Why is there so much poop? Is that a fair question to ask? Have you all not been taking your laxatives? Okay, I'm gonna avoid this guy till I find out. There's your person. There he is. Come here. Oh great, the giants can shoot laser beams. Of course they can. Of course. Who wouldn't want a giant that can shoot laser beams from his eyes? Oh my gosh. All right. Dance battle. I don't know if I want to dance off with these guys. I think they'd win. Kooky's dancing skills are not at the level of this. Are not at the level of this madness. Let me tell you. If I could shoot laser beams, oh man, can you think about that? These giants are wasting their time shooting laser beams to kill me when they could make the most killer dance floor that ever existed. Think of the laser show. It'd be great. It'd be fantastic. Maku says, Kim Possible knew what she was about. It's true. This is cheerleading on a next level. It's like porcupines meet cheer teams. I'm getting mushrooms. I got lots of mushrooms. OG Princess says, it's probably just spring there. All the melted snow revealed all of the poop during the winter. Oh, who can relate? What pet owner can relate to that? That terrible season when your entire backyard is freshly manured because you didn't want to go out when it was -30 to chisel it off. We used to have 2 dogs in a small backyard, and let me tell you, spring was an interesting time. You were like, maybe it'll snow again, and I can delay it further. You never know. You never know. Might happen. Alternative FromSoft game where instead of beating Souls bosses, you try to convince them to change career paths. I thought you were gonna say that you convince them to join a dance party. It's like, you could fight, or check out my moves. And my dance moves that you learn are like so good, it like impresses the bosses. So if you don't have good enough dance moves, the boss, you have to fight them. But if you do have really good dance moves, then they'll be like, I am won over by your awesome moves. I would play a game like that. That would be hilarious. Be a fun spoof. We try and get when she goes so we don't have to do the great thaw. Oh my gosh, you're smart, you're smart. Especially if you have a big dog, it can add up quickly. You're like, oh my gosh, all the flies. Oh yay, Mohg Dynasty Mausoleum. You know that you're not gonna fight the good guy when he lives at a mausoleum. Macarena. Mausoleum. All right, here we go. So in order to get the good farming spot, I actually did this bonfire earlier, but I did nothing else in this area. I just ran. I ran for all I was worth, and you can see why. Elden Dance. Oh, can you imagine? Just think, like, so I have never played against the last boss of the DLC, Consort Radahn, but imagine the light show. Imagine the light show. Just picture him with sunglasses on and like doing a like funky dance with all those lasers going. It'd be hilarious. It'd be so much fun. Be like, who's the best dancer in Elden Ring? And you're like, maybe Millennia. She's got that swirly thing going on. She does like the little waterfowl dance. Maku says, if there can be a slasher movie dating sim, there can be a Souls-like Dance revolution. Can you imagine what the footwork would look like if it was like true Souls dance? You probably have the most twisty footwork you've ever seen in your life. Alright, I just need 10,000, I think. Or 12,000. Give me 1,000,000. There's 10,000. Let's see if this is enough. Is this enough? Will you let me pass? Can I level up? Can I level up? Yeah, made it. All right, so right now we have 50 vigor, 50 endurance. We got 70 strength. I was gonna put up faith a little bit so I could do some of the bigger buffs. So I'll try that. I might regret it, but I'll try it. At some point I'll probably have to put up mind a little. I gotta increase my mind. I don't know, I'm a strong. I don't really have a great mind. Now these guys are often better just to run past because they're slow and they take a lot of hits. Being zombies, you know how it is. Hello, pussy. These guys expand. They blow up like a balloon. See? See the balloonness? Oh, leave me alone. And they also make bleed clouds. Why me? Why me? The question of every Souls game. Oh, let me pass. Let me pass, you awful people. Oh, look, a giant ball of awful. Let me just work my way around, making my way downtown. Faces pass, and I'm homebound. Doodly-doodly-doo. Staunching boluses, how appropriate. Let's try this. Can you bleed? Is my question. Oh, this is so gross. Oh, nice pokey pokes. Oh, gross. What have I become? How did you spend your Friday? Oh, just fighting a giant gelatinous blob of... I don't even want to know what. Oh, how do I critical that? There we go. Yay, give me money. That wasn't very exciting. 6,000 for that! Oh my gosh. Won't even cover the counseling required after such a sight. Oh, stop. Stop, please. Alright, this just loops round, right? Yeah, I think it... Oh, no, wait, they're worshipping some stuff. A stone sword key! Excellent. Oh, not excellent. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me through. All you crazies. Everyone wanted to see this area, so here we go. This area. Gotta get to the old DLC. You know how it is. Oh, okay, I'm here. Alright, let me get my shield out. Great. Nice and dark. Excellent. I love it. I'm at home at the dark. I'm basically Batman. There we go. Alright. Let me cautiously look around. Oh, fun fact, after our talking about Dark Souls 2 the other week, what streamer I watched was like, my new game I'm playing is Dark Souls 2, and I'm like, well, that's ironic. That's ironic. You know what's not ironic? This fellow. You sanguine noble. No! You got iframes! Okay, well, this is just not cool. You hurt Mimi with iframes. You shall never be forgiven. Are you alright, Mimic? Take your healing potions. Oh, yay! Hello.
Oh, dear. I'm terribly sorry.
No worries.
Are you here as a customer?
Yeah, I guess. This is a weird place to sell stuff in a mausoleum, don't you think? Don't you think? Alright, we got stone sword keys, rune arcs. I guess stone swords, I can get 2. Thank you.
I must apologize.
Oh, no worries.
I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
To be fair, probably not a lot of restocking happening in this area. Oh no. I think we should all make an entrance like this. Out of the ground, slowly. Ah, got him! Alright, what do we get? The blood rose. A pittance. A pittance for all I have been through. Well, this seems trappish. The Lord's rune. Excellent. Even more runage. For the record, someone has beaten Elden Ring. using a Dance Revolution dance pad. So apparently it is a thing. Great Ghost Glove Ward. Ooh. You okay over there, Mimi? Oh, Mimi, don't bleed to death over there. We're gonna need you in a second. Come on, Mimi, this way. I can't imagine the footwork required to do that, but someone is very talented or very bored. Possibly both. I think we need to head up there eventually. Oh no. Mimi! We have a friend coming to call. Oh. Never mind, I got him. Alright, alright. Oh, you're steaming blood over here. Can you let it dissipate? Maku says, if there were delivery men in Elden Ring, could you essentially get unlimited instant deliveries by simply resting at a bonfire whenever they completed the delivery? Probably. Probably. Why is this not going away? What I like is that you could, like, refresh everything you have just by resting at a bonfire. Did you spend money? Refresh. Did you get injured? Refresh. I think that's wonderful. I would like that. Oh, guess who? Delivery! Your package has been delivered. This person takes a photo right by the bonfire. We have put your package here. No, no, no. Mimi, come here. Over here, Mimi. We have more awfulness to fight over here. You're so enthusiastic. Oh my gosh. Mimi, what are you doing? You're... Mimic, stop it. Stop playing with them. Come up here. Yeah. He's so adventurous, my little boy. Right here's where we need to go, Mimi. Oh, I do have the invasion. Okay, well, we can try it. I didn't think I queued it up enough, but oh, apparently we have. Well, we would be remiss. We would be remiss if we didn't do this one. Thank you, OG Princess. Much thanks. I'm gonna hydrate here a second. All right, if it's... Let's see. We'll see if Kooky can defeat this NPC before the ads kick in. Let's see. We're gonna invade White Mask Varre. The guy at the start that made fun of us for being maidenless. Hello. 'Tis me. There we go. Now I can see. Oh, Varre. Hello. I've come a-calling. I don't even know if we can defeat him, but we'll try, we'll try. I will try vigorously. He had it coming, I know. First person you meet insults you and you're like, 100 hours later, I'm come for you. I didn't forget. I'm Thorin Oakenshield. I never forgive and I never forget. I have a dwarven constitution. Where are you? Varre. Varre. My gosh, man, how far are you gonna make me walk? There he is! Oh my goodness. Alright, he fights you with a bouquet of roses! How cool is that?
Though you have been raised to a knight of the dynasty, I am paid to the very...
Oh, he's always talking smack.
I'll ensure you regret this.
You're not doing a good job so far. Oh no! Critical hit! This might do me, if I recall. Oh no, it didn't! Miracle of miracles. Well, if you're gonna heal, I'm gonna heal. Come on, I got ads incoming soon. We gotta hurry this up, man. The biscuits are expecting greatness. One more hit. Oh no, he's gonna do critical. Can I do it? Oh, that doesn't look too bad of a critical hit. There! Done before the ad break, right? Right? Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yes! Nailed it! Nailed it! Kooky gets 1 point! Oh my goodness, there we go! Yes! I did nail it! Oh, phew! Phew, phew, phew. But yes, you get your revenge, your sweet revenge! MMO players, ads with 2 Ds incoming. Streamers, ads with 1 D incoming. Exactly, the pressure is on. Oh no. Get the ads first. Before taking on the boss, take out the ads. Never before has it meant such things. Now, interestingly, this area is actually really short. So for those of you who are still here while the ads are rolling, we basically just have this little area here, which is no slouchy spot, and then up there is the boss. It's literally that close. So I'll wait till the ads are done, or I can start doing this area, because we're probably gonna die a couple times. It's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. It's not an easy area. Blood flame. I don't think the flame cleanse me will help much. But bestial vitality might. Alright, let's do this. Okay. It gets a little hairy here, because it's very hard to call one at a time. And I don't get my beloved Mimi. Hi everyone, how we doing? Oh gosh. I see everyone is not doing well. I put up my shield in time. You over-enthusiastic fellow. Come here, come in this way. Come on, Schnookums. That's right, run like a villain from a 1920s melodrama. Oh no, I hit the thing. Pickles, curses, broken by a banister. Come here, sweetie. I know. Yeah. Oh, these guys are so zippy. That's the trouble, they're all gymnasts. If it wasn't for that... Oh, backbreaker. Alright, now just a billion of these guys. I just gotta whittle down the numbers before they whittle down me. Alright, there we go. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh. No head banging. No hitting me with your face. Alright, let's see. Okay, we got a couple down. Let's see if we can clear them all out. Ugh. Again, this area, they're just like, let's put as many bad guys as physically possible in one area. It sort of looks like they have little horns, but no, it's these. Oh. Do you mind? Somebody read the thing about like porcupines shooting their quills, and they were like, you know what would be great? A boss enemy like this, a little scrub enemy that shoots its prickles at you. Alright, what do you... You know what'd be great though? If after they did the cartwheel, they did that little thing that you do as a gymnast where they're like, ta-da! You have to go up in the little pose with your arms raised. I think that would just make it chef's kiss. There we go. Uh-oh. Cartwheeling! Alright. Okay. Whew. What a workout. There's your cardio. My gosh. My gosh. I can't believe we're headed to the DLC, guys. Can't believe we've come so far with my little BONK build. My first ever BONK build. Look at me. Peak form. Ready for the DLC. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Alright, let's see what they were hiding. Show me your treasures. A somber ancient dragon smithing stone. Hopefully there's something cool in the DLC. Some neat weapon we can use. A great and mighty hammer or axe, perhaps? Perhaps? Maybe even chonkier armor. Oh, look, all the way down there. I don't think that's gonna be worth it. I think that's death. Woohoo! Okay, here I am. I'm alive. I'm alive. How about that? Golden seed! Not the worst thing. Not the worst thing. Let's just take a peek here. Hello, hello. Hello, my minions. I am the Elden Lord. Fear me and my wrath. All right, I'm gonna fast travel back, cause I feel like that would be a lot to walk through. Literally a lot. So the guy we are about to fight is a bit of a toughie because he has a gimmick. He has a gimmick that makes him very strong. And that gimmick is has to do with the phrase nihil, nihil. And I don't think I have the tier that nullifies it. There's a special item you can get in this game that basically neutralizes his final attack move. And I don't have it. So, excitement. We'll see how this goes. Oh, Mohg, Lord of Blood. How you doing? How's life? How's tricks? Oh, no, I forgot. Oh, pickles. I forgot it was such a long run. All right, we're gonna go back. I'll be back, Mohg. Shakes fist at the heavens. I'll be back, Mohg, you rogue. All right, here we go. One more time, once more, into the breach. It's just a pain. I want to send the elevator back down. Think I can run fast enough? If this doesn't work, it'll be really embarrassing. Here we go. Just made it, just made it. Okay, so in here is Mohg, Lord of Blood. And he's very dramatic. So, let's see, what do we want to do? Do some bestial vitality? Yeah. Level her up. We're gonna do... Sure, why not? Dragon Bolt Blessing. Boom! The power of a dragon. Alright, I'm gonna... Whoop! There, top that up. Yep, yep, yep. And we'll put this in. Excellent, excellent. Let's go see a cutscene. Cutscene, cutscene. It's a weird one, I'll warn you. All of us trying to reach for the weekend with our shriveled, worn arm. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's okay. The blood, don't let it bother you. It's just ketchup. Hot sauce, Tabasco. That's a bad nosebleed you have, sir. Consider leaning your head forward to help. Hello, enter the boss. So dramatic. Me trying to get out of bed in the morning, says Maku. Oh, that's blood. I thought it was a shadow at first. That'd be nicer. I prefer if it was a shadow. I would take a shadow. Hello, Mohg.
Mikola. You must abide alone a while.
I'm slightly disturbed. Only slightly? This guy's really weird. Technically, Mikola's weirder.
Honored guest.
Hello. Be our guest. Be our guest.
Birthplace of our dynasty.
Somebody rubbed their throat raw doing that voice. You just know it. Hello. You talked so long. My poor blood flame's almost gone. Alright, come along, Mohg. Let's see what you're made of. Probably blood. I think that would be a safe guess. Yep. Ow! My little squatty hand. Oh no, so much blood. Knee heals! Okay, see how there's a ring around me? That's his little gimmick. When he hits 3 rings, you're in trouble. There he goes, there's duo! I wonder if my shield will help. Okay, we got a critical, we got a critical! Come on, let me get in, let me get in. Hey, we got the critical! Can we stop him from going to his next phase? That'd be hilarious. Unos! Nope, knee heal! Let's see, can we get him? We got him before the phase!
As clear as day.
He must phase shift.
Coming of our dynasty.
He must phase shift.
Mohg will.
Oh no, he doesn't! I can't believe that! I can't believe that! Okay, the one other time I faced him, there's 2 phases supposed to be to his fight. And the second one, he like starts like leaping around, flaming wings. It's a crazy thing. And he does this move called Nihil. So once you get those 3 rings on you, he'll go Nihil, Nihil, and he sort of explodes them, which takes almost all of your health, and you get bleed damage. And that's what makes him tricky, but we were so strong. We took him down like a chump, Oh my gosh. That was 400,000 souls. 400. That's a lot of souls. Yes. The chunkening worked. The chunkening worked. Passed the DPS check. It's true. It's true. We passed the DPS check. I've never done that. I've never done that where you actually get him down before he phase shifts. That is so weird. That is so weird. All right, let's see here. So we could probably do 2 level ups. So maybe we'll put it to 25 faith. And then maybe try and put strength to 80 eventually. All right, well, do you know what that means, though? If you'll notice, a person has appeared. Because we defeated him, we can go into the DLC! Yes. Hello. Hello, I'm gonna talk to you because it's much better than this massive, scary arm. I'm gonna talk to you.
Were you guided here by kindly Miquella?
Nope, a bloodlust, apparently.
And like you, I was guided by faith along his honorable path. Touch the withered arm, and you too will be transported.
Is a sentence you never want to hear.
Shadow where Miquella the Kind now dwells.
Are you sure he's kind?
My compatriots are there already. Like us, they have heard kindly Miquella's call. If you can find them, they are certain to lend you aid.
Well, that would be a first. Most people just want to kill me. All right, here we go. Maku, call it what you will. Fate, destiny, a horse. A horse, of course. This is true. All right, let us touch the withered hand and head to the realm of shadow. Here we go. DLC. Into the madness we spring. I'm not ready for this. All right, let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. There you go. Behold. The DLC. How cool is this, eh? Look at it all. Oh, it's so cool. All right, all right, all right. Excellent. Now, I have only done the DLC once, and I have not finished it. So, this strong build will be a bit more of a memory run than I know how to do. So we're gonna do a little exploring. We're gonna do a little exploring. But this is the DLC, and if you look here, it's just a blackness. So we should probably go get the map. At least I can bring my horse with me. Yeah. Go get the map. Go explore a little. Look at this, look at this. We did it. That's like almost all the main game except for the last boss. There we go, Gravesite Plain. Oh. Whoop, there we go. There we go. Here we are, the DLC. I'm so excited. Hello, fine fellow. Everyone burned to cinders, burned away. Put to the torch by Mesmer and his lot. Aye, Mesmer and his lot. What did we do to deserve such a fate? I don't know. That's why I'm here in the DLC, to find out. We merely lived our lives. We lived in peace. How'd that go for you? Not too good, I would think, in this world. This world of ash. Scorched ruins, excellent place to live. Let me get your stuff really quickly here, friends. A hefty craft pot. Wonderful. A good description of my own mental state. Alright, let's see here. Maybe my horse? A horse, of course. A horse, of course. Let me see here if I can... Platform, my favorite thing. My way anywhere. Great Potentate's cookbook. I got a cookbook. Their whole town may be ruined, but I have a cookbook. Alright, let's take a look here. Oh, hello, people. I don't want people. People mean bad things. Okay, can I get up there, do you think? Oh no, a dog! A ghost dog! Ow. Ghost puppies. I gotta know, and probably a dumb question, but are there more dragons in this game? That is never a dumb question. Dragons are an important part of Soul's lore. And yes, there are. In fact, there's one in particular who we will encounter. Who is infamous for how epic that dragon is. So don't worry, there will be more dragon. It would not be Souls if not for dragon. There aren't a ton of them in here though, just so you know. It's this one, the DLC. I am trying to remember off the top of my head, but there's only one, I believe, in the DLC that you're gonna meet some lesser ones. You'll meet lesser dragons, a bunch of them. And then there's one main bad dragon. So there's a bunch of like field bosses, they're called. So you'll be out running around, all of a sudden, bam, dragon. Loads of those. And then one that's like the epitome of dragon, of dragonhood. Bale! You gonna let me up? No? Come on, let me up. Let me up. I'm a nice little halfling. I do love me some dragons, says OG Disney Princess. Well, you're about to have a bumper crop. A bumper crop of their dragonage. I'm trying to think, there's good old Bale, and then there are 4 field dragons, at least. At least 4. And they're big boys. They aren't messing around, let me tell you. Oh, darn, you've gotten a little chunky. I gotta figure out how to get up these. Kooky and platforming, you know how it is. Let me up, please. But yes, lots of dragons. Lots of... there's these guys. These guys are new. See the wonderful burning walking giant of iron? Yeah, they're terrible. Those guys are awful. They're one of the things I have never completed in the DLC. I did a couple of them. I did do a couple of them, but after a while I was like, I hate this. I hate it so much. I don't want to do it. Don't make me do it. Come on, yes! Oh my goodness. It's so hard to get to the second story. Hello, friends. How are you? Wonderful to see you all again. Woo, pots! What was the purpose of that? Nothing, just cathartic. Very nice. Very nice to smashing through the pots. Alright, let's see here. If I go over here... Aha! Goodies! Not great goodies, but goodies nonetheless. Anything up here? Hello? Let's see. Oh, let us see. Let's go in this little room. That's quite the character, I know, right? He's a beefy boy. And this boy is on fire. Quite literally. Quite literally. There's a whole slew of... I don't know. I can't remember how many there are. There's like 8 or 12. It's a lot. It's a lot of them. And there's one that's like a trick boss version, which is really tricky to activate. Most people couldn't figure out how to activate it. And I don't blame them. I had to look it up in a guide. I was like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Hello, puppy. Hello, sweet bean. Here you go. Hit my shield. Thank you. Oh, you clever boy. Clever girl. You know, it'd be kind of cool if they did like a Jurassic Park themed Dark Souls, where you had to fight all these dinosaurs. Wouldn't that be cool? I'd play it. I would play it. Behold, Grave Bird. Now, this will be a bit of a test to see how chunky I am. Oh, I'm not bad. I'm not bad. There we go. Take care of the local bird population. Oh, I hear stompings. I love these sheep. Watch. Oh, it's a bird. You're gonna ruin our fun. I want to show them the cartwheeling sheep. Best part. There they go. See? Every time they're afraid, more cartwheeling. It's great. This game is really into somersaults and cartwheels. OG Princess says, oh my gosh, sign me up. I love Jurassic Park. I know, wouldn't it be great? You're like Muldoon or something trying to run through, and you have to like equip yourself to fight all these massive beasts. And if you had like a grappling hook so you could grapple up high and like swing around, I think it'd be amazing. Especially because like nowadays they have like so many of the Jurassic Parks are them souping up the dinosaurs by playing with their genetics. So you really could have quite a variety. Because you're like, it doesn't have to be based in reality. Can I hit you? There we go. Good boy. You could have like a, like what was the one? There's one that's like a T-Rex. Someone crossed a T-Rex with a Triceratops in one of the like side ones. Like it wasn't a mainline Jurassic Park, but it was a side one. They're like, we're going to cross these two. And so it's like absolutely terrifying. Because it's got like the teeth of a T-Rex. And then it has the horns and frill of a terrible Triceratops. Look at this. This is how your Friday finds me. Look, look, look. Oh, if they sang like a choir, it'd be just perfect. It would be just perfect. Yeah, yeah. They're kind of cute, says Elizabeth. Yes, I think they're cute. If you hit them, they become not cute. But as long as you don't anger them, they're pretty cute. They're pretty cute. Look at the little stubby arms. See the little stubby arms? Oh my gosh. Just little glowworms. Cute little glowworms. I try not to make them angry, but sometimes, you know, those area of effect attacks, they can be quite gnarly. Maku says they're like the Animal Crossing ones grown long. OG Princess, but now I want to know what they do if you anger them. Do you want to know what they do? I'll show you what they do. You're gonna make me make them all angry, though. Here, hold on. Yeah. Oh, dear. Here we go. Here we go. They also smash you like a hammer. There you are. See, they get a little red in the face and a little hot under the collar. I gotta grab the right one here. Oh my gosh. They're just funny little worms. They're funny little worms. And absolutely terrifying. See? They do calm down though after a while. See, look, now they chill. Look at that. Their anger lasts only but for a moment. I see why you shouldn't do that. It's only really bad if you are in a tight area. If you are in a tight area, this becomes very bad indeed. Now, I'm gonna do something I normally would never do, which is I'm gonna do this boss, because he's sort of a whatchamacallit. Hey, welcome to the DLC. Guess what? It's hard, boss. But we'll try him. We'll try him. He is not an easy boy. All right, let's see here. And I've never done him as a strength build, so I don't know what exactly is going to happen, but it's probably not going to be good. So here we go. Yay, adventure. Into the mist. Hello, Knight of the Solitary Jail. Hello. Oh yeah, he's still pretty tanky. Okay, 1 second, let me drink. Don't be rudeness. Oh, come on, no power dancing. Ah. Oh, I rolled that badly. No! No! He is a strong boy. Steak of America is fine. So this guy is right at the beginning of the map, but technically you're supposed to go get some items first, so we can go do that. But I just wanted to see, I'm like, let's see how tough am I and how weak am I. Really quickly, he's a really good skill check. Yeah, you took my runes, you jerk. You meanie. I'll be back for you. He has a great set of heavy armor though, so that's why I want to take him on. It's because I want his loot. I want his armor, because I'm a strong. And he has a super set of heavy armor that will make me so strong. He's a tank. He's got like crazy poise. This boy's got crazy poise. There we go. I'm stronger than a bird, but I'm not stronger than the terrible knight. Imagine if you could have like a pet worm, like one of those little blue guys, and they just come along with you on adventures. I think that'd be cute. Come here, birdies. This away. Oh. How about you land? How about you land and give me the advantage, huh? There we go. Oh, stop it. Stop it, you. I feel like I'm swatting flies, but it's massive grave birds. Elden Ring boss with a book balanced on their head. Crazy poise. Mad poise. They're so well balanced. Finally, a balanced boss, right? Get it? Get it? A balanced boss? Let's see here. Here should be some NPCs. Yes! Alright, let's grab some stuff. Let's grab some loot. Shadow Tree Blessing. Shadow Tree fragments can be found across the realm of shadow. Consume these at sites of grace to bolster your Shadow Tree Blessing. The Shadow Tree Blessing bolsters the recipient's abilities to deal and negate damage, but has no influence outside the realm of shadow. Only works in the DLC. So basically, the DLC has this thing where you have to catch these little, or collect these little Shadow Tree Blessings. Otherwise, you will not be strong enough for this DLC. So you have to go around collecting them all. And this here is a cross of Miquella. Carved words coalesce. I abandon here the first of the flesh of my body. Excellent. Miquella's on a pilgrimage. Alright, now if I click here, it should let me use one of those. Yes. Let me use it, please. Excellent. So I have to collect one set of items that will make me stronger and more resistant to damage, and I have to collect another set to make Torrent and my little mimic more resistant to pain and suffering. Oh, here, let me go this side here. There we go.
Ah, Lady Leda spoke of you.
Ah, did she?
That tarnished, guided here by kindly Miquella.
Yes, kindly indeed.
I am Freya. I once fought alongside General Radahn. In battle, you can be sure I'll hold my own.
Excellent. I like her Leia buns on her helmet. Look at that. See the Leia buns? Very cool.
Oh, another thing.
I know, right? Elizabeth's like, her armor is so cool. It is. It is so cool and so strong.
I'll give you a map of the Cross's whereabouts. You'll find more of them dotted about these lands. They are Miquella the Kind's footprints.
Miquella the Kind.
If you've yet to do so, be sure to have our dour little friend share his map.
Dour little friend.
Assuming you intend to trace kind Miquella's path.
Thank you, thank you. Behold, dour little friend. From really cool armor to really interesting armor.
Fie, another. Treading the
you don't want to know what's on his face.
Then, as that woman would surely say, we are in our purposes well aligned. But understand, your kind are not forgiven.
I know we're never forgiven.
The Earth is my people's enemy.
Uh-huh.
By Marika long betrayed. Set aflame.
Let it burn,
I
burn,
believe
burn, burn.
Apologies when he says our delivery will come, but never will I see your kind as worthy.
For the record, those are silkworms on his face. Silkworms! Terrible.
And yet my oath I cannot overlook. If Miquella it is whom you would seek, then comrade, allow me to give you this.
Oh, thank you.
These are the sites of the crosses I found.
Gracias.
I urge you, follow after Miquella.
Okie doke.
As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
I thought you just said I was your enemy. It's like, we're not friends, but if you do what I say, then we're friends, except we're not really friends. That's confusing. Thank you, OG Princess. And you're right, ew, it is. So, like, he's a horn scent. So you know how, like, Mohg and Margit the Fell Omen had horns? Okay, so this is kind of where they came from. And if you see, he's got horns right there. Look at them horns. Yeah. And so he's kind of in mourning, and so he's wearing a shroud that they traditionally wear. And those on his face are silkworms. Those are silkworms making his hat. Ugh. I'm just like,
I urge
gross.
you, as long as you
You're so weird. So weird. It's like high school relationships all over again. Yes, you're not my friend, but you are my friend. Unless you don't do what I want, and then you're not my friend again. It's complicated. Relationship status, complicated. Look at this, though. Look at all we have to explore. Oh, it's so pretty. This DLC is huge. It is huge. It is like a game unto itself. Look. Look at this. Everything you can see, you get to go to. Everything the light touches, Simba. Every bit of it is where we will go. Look, 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 look. Ah, see that mysterious shadow? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And look over there. See that spiky peak and that huge tower? Oh, yes. We will be going there too. So many adventures. So many adventures to be had. Maku says, but if Julie in class 5 says she's not friends, we're not friends. Unless Brad in class 2 says you're friends, then we're friends. Alright, if so-and-so says we're not compate, then we are not compadre. Alright, I'm gonna do this one just because OG Princess said that she wanted to see a dragon. So looky over there. Looky over there. What's that? What's that? Is that a corpse of a dragon? Gonna go see the historical corpse of dragons. A great beast in its time. OG Princess excitedly says dragons! Wa-ta-ta-ta. Oh dear, the dead corpse of a dragon. Let us see what we shall see. What happens if I grab this? What is this? A great katana! Not just an average katana! A great katana. Hello, dragon. Oh dear. Hello, dragon. In the more full sense of the word. I'm coming, I'm coming. Should probably drink my juice. Hold on, I forgot. In all the excitement, I forgot to drink my juice. I'm a little unshadow treed for dragons at the moment, but we'll see how we do. I rolled it, yes! Yes, I rolled it. I should have hit his head, but you know. Sometimes that's hard to do. Oh, it's a critical. Lock off. I gotta get to your head. Stay down, stay down, stay down. Oh, it's the other side? No. Dragon. Two-handing. Oh no, the fire. We didn't stop the fire. It was always burning while dragon was churning. Death dragons. The worst kind. Oh no, here he goes. Oh gosh, I'm stuck on a rock. Hold on, dragon. I'm stuck on a rock. Hey, I let you get yourself unstuck. The least you can do is let me get unstuck. Mimi! Dragon is bullying Mimi. Are you gonna get up and move? You're gonna get up and move on me, you big galoot. Am I hitting your head? Uh-oh. Run, Mimi! Mimi, run! Mimi, get out of the flames! Mimi's a tank! Mimi's like, I don't care. I don't care about no flames. I ain't scared of no dragon. Oh, here he goes. That frosty mint breath. Get behind you here. Gosh, I wish I could... If when I'm dead, I can jump this good, I'll be doing well. I'll be doing well, man. Ghostflame. Oh, you moved your wing. Come on. The biscuits want to see a dragon. And we will oblige with a dragon. Uh-oh. Flame pouches! Look at me roll! You okay there, Mimi? Just hold on, buddy. I'm coming as fast as I can. I'm running on my little stubby feet. He's got big dragony wings. Oh, no. Quick, let me drink. Let me drink the sweet juices. Oh, no, I'm underneath. Alright, hold on. We've almost got you, I think. Maybe we don't. I don't know. It's all just dragon butts from here. You know, you're like 10 times my size, and I'm not running away from you. Wink. Sipes, welcome. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. My bad. I'm all dragon at the moment. Uh-oh. Let's try this. Oh no. Hey, thank you, Mimi. Thank you. Yes, great enemy felled. There we go. There we go. That was a near thing. I had no more juices left. Somber ancient dragon smithing stone and a dragon heart. Yay! Disney Princess says, see, if Executor Toast really loved me, he would get me a Jellycat dragon. But I'm still here dragonless. Hey, at least you're not maidenless. In this game, even dragonless is an improvement. You should get a Jellycat dragon. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. And welcome, Sykes. We're so glad you're here. Oh my gosh. There you go. First part of the DLC, a dragon down. Celebrations. Celebrations from the chat and hydrations from me. There you have it. There's the first dragon. And there are a bunch. There are a bunch of dragons. But here's your first one. Oh my gosh. He's a chunky boy. He's a chunky fella. I celebrate, but I'm also sad that the dragon is gone. I know, it's one of those bittersweet things. Like you took down this massive great beast and you're like, I'm sort of happy, but I'm also a little sad. I'm a little put out. Did I beat Godfrey and Elden Beast? No, Sipes. I went straight to the DLC. We beat Mohg. We fought Mohg today. Yeah. Don't worry, I would save sweet Godfrey and the Elden Beast till all the biscuits can be there, so we can see the grand conclusion, because that will be the that will be the moment for the platinum. A grand celebration. So don't worry, you haven't missed the dramatic conclusion. We just fought Lord Mohg, and we got him down before he hit his second phase. I have never done that before. It was really cool. He didn't even get to do his knee heal once. I was like, whoa, I have never done that. Never. Mimic and I were tanking it. Alright, so we got 107,000. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Filthy loot. So my hope is we're gonna get through the DLC, and then we're going to put the cherry on the top of the ice cream sundae by going and taking out the final one in the christening of my first ever platinum. My first ever platinum in gaming ever. So excited. So excited. Meanwhile, here I am fighting flies. What have you been reduced to? Fly duty. How has your Dark Souls adventures been going, Sipes? What was the latest boss that you took on? I love this DLC. There's so many cool bosses, but I don't know what it's going to be like as a strength. Because a lot of these bosses are really much better if you can stay far away. So we're going to have to be very, very strong in BONK. Very strong in BONK indeed. Fly mold. Excellent. That's what I want in my pockets. Fly mold. I've got bloody excrement, and I have fly mold in my pockets. I pity whoever does my laundry. It must be a grim task. Now here's a question for those who have done the last boss of the main game. What part did you find harder? Did you find Phase 1, Radagon, or Phase 2, Elden Beast the hardest? Because I almost found the first phase harder than the second. I was like, Radagon is vicious. He's vicious. I don't even know. The boss I have never faced, I was telling the biscuits, the boss I have never faced in this DLC is Consort Radahn. So that will be my first time ever facing him when we get to him. Which I am also not looking forward to because he's a beast. He is a chunky boy, and so even with the nerf, he's pretty intense. Oh no, not flies, not death to flies. I'll die to a lot of things, but I don't want to die to a fly. Biscuits will never forgive me. They'll be like, well, what have you done? Dying to mere pestilential flies. I'll be like, they were mean. They were very tough flies. Maybe they're attracted to all the stuff I picked up from Lord Mohg's area. Ailment Talisman. Excellent. Lots of dead corpses around here. I think this is well beyond the ailing village. I think this is the village of the dead. It would smell pretty bad here. I'm not gonna lie. Oh great, more flies. Oh no, no, not my head! No! Oh! Oh no. You guys are so gross! Nasty flies! I need a bug zapper. I definitely need a bug zapper. Alright, let's see here. Yay! Revered Spirit Ash Blessing! Oh great. Mimi will become strong. He will grow. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Up I come. Black fireflies? Interesting. It's like a firefly, but burnier. Good crafting ingredients, I'm sure. Elden Ring secret boss, the fumes of Orc. That actually sounds like a legit boss, to be honest. The fumes of Orkin. It's a raid boss, get it? But a raid boss. Furnace Visage! And a great potentate's cookbook. Lots of cookbooks and furnace visages. A lot of furnace faces. Do they have an Orkin outside of Canada? I feel like it's an international company. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Orkin is. Like where it's from. If it's like a North American or if it's international. The color scheme is sort of confusing because it's red and white. So you're like, is it Canadian? As a small child, I used to think Coca-Cola was Canadian and Pepsi was American because of the colors. And of course, that is not the case. But as a small kid, I was like, oh, Pepsi's the American brand because red, white, and blue. And Coca-Cola is Canadian because red and white and polar bears. And then I was sadly disappointed. They do have it as OG Disney Princess, but it's a different name. I can't remember what it's called. My brother used to work for them, so he would know. Yes, what's the secret other name? You always thought it was a new brand, but secretly it was just the same Orkin can. The same great bug repellent we've all come to know and appreciate. I appreciate it. I'm one of those people that attracts mosquitoes, so I always appreciate a good bug zapper. Sype says, my last boss that I fought was the fire golem guy in Iron Keep in DS2. This area makes me want to move to the wilderness and never be seen by anyone ever again. Minus the flies, I agree with you. I agree with you. It's just very nice and open country. It's beautiful, look at this. You have a little cabin in the woods. You know, don't mind the ghostly graves. Don't let that turn you off. It's location, location, location. Was the fire golem guy pretty hard? I've heard DS2 has some really hard runbacks to bosses. That it's sort of like Demon Souls where they make you run through the whole level sometimes. I'm excited. My plan is once we wrap up Elden Ring, I am going to play DS2 for the very first time. I have never played it. So that will be the excitement. You guys get to watch me struggle. But I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy giving me advice and being like, oh, Kooky, what are you doing? And I'll be like, I don't know. I don't know. Nothing's working like it does in the other games. And you'll be like, tisk tisk. Silly halfling. I'll also be, I should mention, there's a bunch of new things going to be coming up because I'm finishing up a bunch of series around the same time. So, Dark Souls Remastered will be finishing up the end of April. And we'll be moving on to Dark Souls 3, which is a game that I have played a fair bit of, but I've never finished. and I have never done the DLCs for it. And because I'm kind of working my way through all the Souls games, I thought that would be a fun one as well. A fun one to do. So that will be the one for the YouTube channel. We'll be doing that. And then here on Twitch, we'll be doing Dark Souls 2 after Elden Ring. Unless there's a new game that comes out. We have that Lies of P one that's kind of pending to see whenever it comes out. So that might affect the schedule, but that's kind of my plan for now. That's my plan in pencil. Lightly sketched and easily erased, but that's my hope. Because those are some of the games I have not played. And then after playing DS3, I'm hoping to try Sekiro, which is a game I have never played. I have never done it, and should my finger mobility still be doing okay, I want to give it a go. OG Disney Princess says, it's owned by Rollins, but I guess it is Orkin USA. Orkin USA. It sounds like a football team. Like if you were in a high school and you're like, rah, rah, Orkin. Orkin USA. I feel like it'd be a good cheer. An excellent cheer. I just remember the commercials from the 90s. I love them. I enjoyed them immensely. Your Orkin Man. And all his heroic savings of people from horrible infestations of ants and roaches. I don't like super mind bugs, but I wouldn't want my house to be like absolutely full of them. I think that'd be a bit too much, even for Kooky, who loves all animals. I'd be like, there's a limit to how many spiders can be in this house. You, I think I want. Yes. Quick, rabbit. Grab the stuff. Oh no. Skulls! No, stop hitting me with your skulls. No! I said stop. Stop with the skulls. Kooky does not like skulls. Oh my gosh, these dogs. The bleed. The bleed. It hurts. It hurts us. It hurts us, precious. I still hear someone kicking off the bleed. Where are you? Oh, there he is. There he is. I'm like, I hear someone participating. Where are you? There you go. Participants ribbon. You're welcome. Anytime. Not resin. If it's not resin, what is it then? Alright, there we go. Got ourselves some stuff. Some precious loot. Alright. Trying to remember, I think there's a cave somewhere here. But it's all sort of hazy. Let's try over here. What's this? This looks like another revered spirit ash. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, Mimic, you will grow in strength and power. You'll at least rival the very gods in this world. Syke says, I still haven't beat the fire golem. The run back has a bunch of swordsmen and archers. Oh my gosh. Archers are the worst, right? You're just trying to run in there hitting you from all angles until you look like a porcupine. They're like, go ahead, make my day. And you're like, I just want to fight the boss. I've heard that a lot of the bosses are like really cool in DS2, but also really hard. So I'm like, okay, okay. Running through the woods. Looking for some goodies. Uh-oh. Shriek of an owl means trouble's afoot. I think you will like, especially OG Princess, the name of, if we get invaded, the name of the NPC that's in this area. See if you can guess what the reference is to. Because I think you'll enjoy it. Oh, there he is. I see him. Okay, get ready. See if I have time. Help me out here. He's a toughie. Okay. Here we go. Hello, Logur the Beast Claw. Oh boy, here he goes. Lock on would be good. I keep getting the lock on messed up. Can you guess what he's a reference to? Given how he's fighting? happened there? That should have been a light hit. Goodness gracious. You're so zippy, Logur. He's so roly-poly. OG Princess, I think, has it. I just glanced at the chat quickly. It's Wolverine! It's Wolverine! Logan! He's a little bit in the buff, but you know, you can kind of see. You can even see the resemblance if you're looking at him. He's got the mutton chops. Oh no, healings. Don't do that. Don't heal. Do I get to heal? Yes. Do you get to heal? No. Ugh, he's got so many iframes. Come on, stay on target. Ugh. It's the lock-on I'm having the most trouble with, to be honest with you. There we go, let's back up a bit a second here. Hold on, Logan, hold on. Oh my gosh, think quickly. Here he comes. Around 57. Stop running out of range of my poor little thing. Oh, well, that was close. If my stick was just a little bit longer, she said. Come on. This guy is easier if you're intelligence build. There we go. Yes. Yes. Ooh, I got some beast claws. It's a weapon I get to use, and it changes my moveset, so I fight like him. Wolverine is one of my all-time favorite characters, says OG Princess. Bub, says Maku the Fairy. Best underrated Disney princess. Wolverine is the best underrated Disney princess. He's definitely underrated. They never put him on any of the princess cups and plates. Poor boy's getting a complex. You can see how upset he is. He's now picking fights with anyone who just happens to wander by. He's driven himself into the wilderness. I think it's a fun reference. I'm like, when I first met him, I was like, what? What? Then I'm like, oh, okay. I see it, I see it. Let's see what we want to do here. How much? I've got four Estes. Not ideal. Not ideal. It's okay, though. We're out for adventure, right, Biscuits? You don't mind if Kooky dies a few times, right? Once I get enough Shadow Tree blessings, I'll be strong again. I'm just a little squishy right now. Alright, let's see. Let's do this. Alright, here's a hefty fellow. How's this for a hammer? Oh, I can call my Mimi. It's gonna take another one of my health potions off, though. Alright, here he comes, Mimi. I brought company. You like him? Mimi does not like him, in fact. Let's bully him. Bully him into the ground. I just had to fight Logan by myself. I faced Wolverine all on my own. Hey, Black Steel Great Hammer. Now that's a strong weapon. That's a stronky boy. Let's try it. I'm gonna clear this out, and then let's try it. Let's pull it out. Big old hammer. Shadow trees, yes. I don't know why these guys are sleeping. Terrible decision, really. Alright, let's see this. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, it is faith and strength scaling. Take a look. Look at this! Look at this thing! It's huge! That's amazing. Let's see here. What if I two-hand it? Alright, so that's like a pull thing, probably. Here's the heavy. That would hurt. That would hurt if it hit you in the tummy. You would remember. You would remember the moment for sure. That is a big strength weapon. It is big strengthening. Alright, hello puppies. Hi, buddy. Hi, Mimi. Oh no, Mimi is fading. Poor Mimi. Friday hit him hard. What's this? Dew gem. Well, that's kind of nice. Their dogs are perpetually on fire. Seems like a pleasant thing considering incendiary dog bites. It's true. Sometimes the swampy water is a blessing in disguise. And welcome to the chat. We're so glad you're here. I hope your Friday is going well. Hope you're enjoying yourself. I think it'd be crummy if I got swamp water in my outfit because I don't think this breathes. I think I'd be sloshing around with it in my boots. Fire coil. Ooh, benefits of siblings. Had my brother stop at Starbucks on my way home. Oh, that's so great. What'd you get? What was your drink of choice? What delicious thing, beverage are you sipping? I've only ever had, trying to think, Starbucks. I've only ever had lemonades. And I've had some hot chocolate. I think I had their mint dark chocolate. It was delicious. But I made a mistake. I didn't know that venti... I had never been to Starbucks before. And I didn't know that venti meant, like, extra large. Because when the person read it to me, they're like, venti, and then they're like, small, medium. And so I thought it was the smallest. Well, I had to chug, like, a flagon of hot chocolate. And I was, like, meeting someone there. And, like, halfway through, I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom so bad. Because I have had to drink my own body weight in hot chocolate. I feel like comfortable looking is the last word I'd use to describe most FromSoft costumes. I mean, it's spacious. Look at the capacity. Yeah, look at the capacity. You could have a full buffet meal and never feel the pinch of your belt. With a nice bit of armor like this. And it's hinged, it's reticulated, so at least I guess I can bend, I would think. I hope I can bend over in it. You've never set foot in a Starbucks. That was me. I was an adult before I got to go to one. I was like, hi, what do I order? And then I made a terrible mistake and had this massive drink. It was delicious, but my gosh, I was so full of deliciousness. I was like, I think I've made a terrible error. Hello. Me too, I'm a little yelly. There we go. Take that. Oh, you got a friend, you got a friend. You got jumped by 15 guys on the way to the boss? No! Oh, that is brutal. It's the ads, man. The ads get you every time. The Blythe set, his set is pretty cool. You get to have a wolf head. The wolf head is pretty nice. It'd be fuzzy and warm. If you're fighting in winter, I feel like that's the way to go. Diego, welcome friend. Happy Friday. We're so glad you're here. How's your day going? Is this the boss fight halftime show? It feels like it. It feels like it. So far, we have beaten Mohg, Lord of Blood. And we have beaten a dragon. That's been our victory so far. But we're in the DLC. We made it. We made it to the DLC. Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. Oh, we also fought Wolverine. We also fought Wolverine and White Mask Varre. So not too bad, not too bad. Only Mohg, Lord of Blood? Yeah, so we fought Lord Mohg of Blood. We fought White Mask Varre. Then we came into the DLC. And we fought, who else? We fought a dragon. I would exceed. I have so many arrows, we cannot pick them up. I have been accumulating too much stuff. Not even Godric? Oh, we faced Godric. We've done all the bosses in the main game, except for the very last one, because this is my first ever platinum. So I'm saving it for the cherry on top. So we've done all of the main bosses in the main game, and now we are facing the DLC. The DLC adventures have begun. It's so beautiful. I love the areas here. If only it wasn't full of terrible monsters. It'd be a great place to have a vacation. A little break away from it all. Ooh, glowiness. A larval tear. Probably fine. If it makes a grub cry, it should go in my pocket. That's what I always say. If it makes the worms weep, into my pockets you shall go. I think I got this one. Oh, hold on. 3, 2, 1, the ad break ends now. Okay, you're back. Alright, so 15 syllables if you're there. I didn't know if you were on ad break or not. We've done all of the bosses in the main game except for the very last one. The Elden Beast and Radagon fight. That is the only one that we have not done. And so then I went back and did Mohg, Lord of Blood. So we could go into the DLC because some of the biscuits wanted me to do the DLC. I know there's no, whatchamacallit. There's no trophies or achievements for the DLC for whatever reason. I don't know why. Most of the games they do. But yeah, we thought we'd just take a little venture through, and then as the cherry on top of the cake, we'll finish off with the final boss of the main game. Fight that Elden Beast. Fight that Elden Beast. So I think I have, if you look here, I have four talisman pouches. I don't have all the golden seeds because I only have 11 Estus flasks. The flask of crimson tears and cerulean tears. But I do have all 4. I have all 4 of the talisman pouches. I like me some talismans. They help buff. They make me strong. And this is my first time ever doing a strength build. I have only played the game before with doing a intelligence build. So this is very different. It is very different fighting things up close. I am not typically a strength build in these games, and I'm having to learn a lot. But it's fun. It's fun. I finally get to wield all those weapons I always wanted to. The big hammers and axes. I love it. And I get to wear this tanky armor, whereas before I was more of a zippy boss. A little zippy one. Alright, let's try here. But if I complete this, when I defeat the Elden Beast, it'll be my first ever platinum in gaming. For all the years I've played games, never had a platinum. Finally my moment. My moment has come. I hope. Maybe I'll be terrible at fighting him at this level. Maybe I'll be like, you have made a critical error. You should have leveled up more. Can I power stance the Great Stars with the DPS weapon for Bale? I don't know, are there 2 Great Stars in the game? Because I'm only on a new, this is new game, so it's not new game plus. This is a brand new character. I am loving the Great Stars though. I've never used it before and I'm like, this is great. You get bleed damage. You get a big bonkening. We also have, the Giant Crusher is the other one we leveled up. We leveled up the Giant Crusher. Well maybe I'll look up. I'll see if I can find where there's a second one. Because double the bleed is never a bad thing. It is never a bad thing to have, there's no such thing as too much bleed. Especially in this game. I am excited for Bale though. He's such a great character. That never speaks but somehow does. Carved words coalesce. I abandon here a part of the flesh of my body. Man, this boy is divesting stuff. Like it's a sale. I'll be with you in 1 second, sorry. Let's go over here. Diego says, still to this day, I haven't beat the DLC. Technically, I have not beaten the DLC either. So I'm with you. I'm with you there. I have not done Consort Radahn. I've never faced him. But all the other ones on a different playthrough with the intelligence build I've done. But I have not done Consort Radahn. So if I do finish this, it will be my first time. My very first time facing him, and I'm scared. I'm terrified.
Formerly in service to Lord Mohg.
Ooh, awkward moment.
Now, like you, another soul guided by kindly Mikkel.
About Lord Mohg.
I'm hardly the steady hand I once was.
15 syllables says, but I meant the one you have and the Draconic Tree Sentinel Great Hammer in the offhand. Ooh, for that bonus on dragons. It might work, it might work. I definitely look incredibly powerful.
Service to a new master, unless I know that I can be of use.
I'll probably need something because I'm gonna have to get very close and personal to old Bale, and that's always dangerous.
6 crosses, identical to this one, have been discovered in these lands.
Right.
They are akin to tender Mikkel's footprints, or gravestones, which mark what he's left behind. If you discover any more
My weapon is
crosses,
poking through my
be
eye.
certain to tell me.
I
I
will.
presume you, too, are keen to know.
You've never seen a
just
keener
what
face
kind
than this.
Mikola is doing here.
Yes, I'm curious why he was in the egg myself.
If you discover any more, be certain to tell me. I presume just what kind.
Well, there's one back there if you need it. There's one over there. Diego says, I did everyone on a strength dex build depending on what new weapon I wanted to try. Got to consort pre-nerf and it just killed my will to fight. I can understand that pre-nerf. I've seen videos of playing of him being fought pre-nerf and it's insane.
Together.
He's so aggressive.
Many things.
Plus the light show is just about blinding. Hey, I can purchase things. What can I purchase? Oh, thank you for the stretch. I'm gonna use it. I will use it well. I need anything from you? I don't know. I don't think I need anything at the moment. All right, I'm gonna have my nice little hydrate and my posture check. Oh, Diego is just looking after me so well. Thank you so much. You've never seen a keener face, she says, from the depths of a strength build. Yes, well, you know, look at my impish smile. See this stone imp grin? It's keen. If I was a dexterity build, it definitely would fit better. It'd be like, I can understand a keen person with a good old-fashioned dex build. You should see all the times they're like, you need to use your intelligence, and I'm like, I'm a strong build. I got no intelligence. Diego says, overall, my favorite weapon to use from the DLC, the twin blades. Love the design of them. I like the twin blades even in the main game is really cool. They're not like hard hitting, whereas I think there's some good ones in the DLC. Did you get, what's it called? It's like the really hard to find twin blade. Is it Eleanor's pole blade or something? It's the one you have to do all the crazy platforming for. And it's like the most high-powered twin blade you can get in the entire game. And it's like Faith Dex, I think? I thought it looked really cool. I love it when people put the blood flame on it and then they're like imitating Darth Maul. I'm like, I would do that. I would have my thing lightsabered up. Alright, if you don't like scorpions, the next little bit will be bad, sorry. Take that. I am the Orcan Man. I'm here to deal with the slight bug infestation you called. I would like to speak to the owner of the house about a slight bug infestation. Ooh. Here they come. Oh my gosh. This would be an absolute nightmare. If I saw scorpions this size... I mean, though generally speaking, the bigger the scorpion, the less poisonous it is, I still would be unnerved. I think the biggest ones are like 6 inches. Eleanor's pole blade, you mean the one you get for beating an invader in Altus? No, you're right though, that is Eleanor's. It's the one that's in here, and you have to do this crazy platforming in the main city to go down and get it. And it is quite the route, but it is one that allows like spinning with gold. And so it has a really good AoE, which a lot of the twin blades don't have. But it's one of those ones where you would need a guide to figure out where it is, because it is like, whoever figured it out first, you're amazing. You are simply a genius, because it is quite the walk down. Scythe says if I get hit off the edge into lava one more time, I'm gonna get rid of all my worldly possessions and move to mountains and become a monk. I understand the sentiment. I understand the fury. There's nothing worse than making it most of the way there and some little scrub gives you a little shove and the next thing you know you're burning into a blaze. Diego says the Sword of Light was definitely not something I was going to find without a guide. Agreed. Or what to do with it in the stone sword. That one's really cool though too. Well, with a scorpion that size, I doubt you would need to worry about the poison considering you'd be long dead. It's true. Especially one this size. I'd be like snipped in half. Like a strawberry. Just flick. I am so thankful that bugs don't get that big. I would need a lot of Orcan juice. Oh, you're not gonna let me hit you? Fine. Be that way. Just hang on your little sticky strings. I mean, scorpions don't even have sticky strings. What are you even doing up there? 15 Syllables says, I honestly don't know. I went in blind, got confused, and gave up out of fear for what I saw online. Aw! I know the feeling, I know the feeling. It can be so intimidating. If you like Twin Blades, it's worth getting, but definitely use a guide, because it is insane, and you have to be very good at platforming. But it's a special weapon that's in the lower regions of the city, and it is the highest damage of any pole blade, twin blade type weapon. But it is crazy. I tried to do it, and I got most of the way there, and then I died. And it is like a good 10 minutes of platforming. And as anyone in this channel can tell you, Kooky's platforming is not very good. I am definitely not a platformer. I would never make it as a plumber in the Nintendo world. Your pipes would never be clean. Bye, Diego. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have an awesome weekend. We look forward to seeing you next week, friend. Maku the fairy, tree chunk-sized tail goes through your torso. Oh no, I'm poisoned. Not poison! Not through my middle. I would have survived if not for the poison. If you get the chance to get it, go for that weapon though, because it is really cool. But I'm like, oh, leave it to FromSoft. They always have to have some little secret buried away somewhere very obscure. It's fun, though. It's fun. I'm kind of excited to see what strength weapons, because again, I was never able to wield any. Because I had a little dex and a lot of intelligence, and so I'm kind of curious what strength weapons are best in the DLC. I got the Great Hammer so far. I've got that one. So that's pretty good. But I know there's some really cool ones, so I'm excited for that. Look, we've increased from blood-filled water to poopy water. Isn't this great? Isn't this great? Take this, sir, and this back to the Shadow Realm. I do have a question, though. In the base game, you can kill the demigods and tell Gideon about it if you haven't reached the Ashen Capital. Would anything happen if you beat Promised Consort and went to him? Well, I haven't beat the consort, but I do know the answer to this question. And sadly, nothing. Nothing. Someone did it. They went online and they beat Consort Radahn and then came back to Gideon. And I think there's a little bit more lore about Miquella, but he doesn't really be like, oh my gosh, you beat Consort Radahn, you're amazing, or like, you have defeated even Miquella. He just doesn't really mention it. So unless they've patched that since like 6 months ago, which would be cool if they did. If they did patch it and add some more lore, I am not against that. But if they haven't done it, that's what happens, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I think they should. I think they should add in a little snippet because you beat Miquella. That at least you found him. Like, I know where he is. He's dead. I know where he is ×2. I know his body's in an egg. And I know his spirit is in the hereafter because I just killed him. Maybe we'll find out, though. If we get to that point in the DLC, we'll probably find out. I think I need a key. Yes, it's locked. Of course. Of course. Why go into the sewers if your pockets aren't full of keys? You know what it will lead to. Disappointment. Disappointment is what it will lead to. I didn't realize, when I was playing through, that when if you talk to Sir Gideon, when you get rid of some of the demigods, he gives you rewards. Because for other ones, he doesn't. And so I thought, oh, there's no reward, so I won't talk to him every time. And then it turned out, no, wait, there is a reward. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Alrighty. It's okay. Put you out of your misery. There you go. I'm never sure if these are ghosts or like, I don't know what, because I'm hitting them with my weapons. And my weapons are causing bleed, which seems strange for a ghost. It seems odd. Alright, let's put up my thing. Run under. Oh, that was close. Alright, you're gonna have to fight me here because there's mages above me. It's maging, isn't it? Okay, they're down. Now you scrubbling over here. I did enjoy collecting all the lore for this one, though. It was really fun. And the DLC does add a lot to the lore, which is pretty cool. Everyone. Hello. Just windshield wipers. Woo. Alright, number 2 over here. Thank you. There you go. Great stars. Oh, no worries, no worries. We try to keep it a little muted. I think some of them get through. I'm not sure. It's like it's one of the standard features, so I apologize. But feel free to send your question again. I will read it. Yeah, automod can be a little bit tough. It's a little like, no. It's actually weird what ones it does and doesn't accept. And unfortunately, I'm brand new to Twitch, and so I only find out by people being like, what? And I'm like, oh, that one's fine. You can say that, and then other times I'm like, okay, yes, that is one that is blocked. Alrighty. We have a base of operations. I should probably spend these runes. I've been accumulating. Can I spend them? I can spend them. Alright, should we keep putting up strength? Should I make myself strongier? I'll try doing strength more. If I need more health, I can always spend it. Alright, now this, I think, is multiple paths. None of which are good. All of which are bad. Here are those mages, you jerks. There. That's what I think of your magic. It's a right shame beating the DLC. Kinda gives you a big old goose egg of content in terms of endings, or even of anything base game related. It's true, it's true. It doesn't make a huge amount of difference. Well done, well done. I applaud your creativity. It's tricky to do, it's tricky to do. I know, I kind of wish there was a lot more implications in the main game, but I do appreciate the fact that they made a really chunky DLC. Like, it's a lot of bosses and it's a lot of exploration, but I do wish that they tied up more loose ends. So I feel like Dark Souls, in general, doesn't like tying up loose ends when it comes to lore. It's like, you can just not know. You can just not know what's happening. And I'm like, but I want to know what happened and why didn't this person respond and yada yada. Snipe said the person who hurt Miyazaki into making DS2 needs to be found and punished for his or her actions. I know, right? I think it's actually one of the ones he didn't work on as much. I think that's part of why they attribute it to being a very different game, is he was not the primary person working on it or something like that. You'd have to double check, but I believe that was the case. And they were like, we're gonna try all these new things. What I find is they took all the most annoying points of all the other games and we're like, we're just gonna put them all in this one. Every single thing. Every single annoyance is gonna be in this game and that will make it amazing. And you're like, nope. Nope, it didn't. Syllable says, I thought Miyazaki didn't have much control over DS2 because he was directing Bloodborne. Yeah, I think that's kind of what happened. It kind of got like shipped out to a studio to primarily work on. Though I suppose he would have like greenlit it. He would have been like, yes, yes, put it in a box. Put it in a box and sell it for money. And all of us were like, no. Though there's lots of people who love it. So I'm excited to play it. I'll see if I'll fall in love with it. If I will enjoy it. If I'll get the vibe. It was the first one, I think, to do power stancing, which we are all very grateful for. I love a good power stance. Maku says keeps VOD in business. That's true. VOD is like the king of lore, of Elden Lord. So yeah, I'm just looking for some goodies. See if I missed anything around the edges. Elizabeth says it was different, but I liked it. I don't blame you. Sometimes it's nice to change things up, right? I think it's one of those games that when you get what they're going for, it's probably really fun. But when you first start it, you're like, what is this? Why is it so different? I even saw someone and they were like, they'd only played Elden Ring and then they went back to play the earlier games. They're like, it'll be easy. And it's like, it's a kind of a different vibe. It's similar, but it's a different vibe. DS2 was perfectly fine, then Scholar happened. Now, what did Scholar introduce? Because people always say that. They're like, Oh, they're always like, Scholar of the First Sin was not great. Was it just the areas were really crummy, or did it actually revamp the main game as well? More ganks. Oh, okay, well, I can see that would be frustrating. I can see how that would be a little frustrating. I know people always talk about the snowy area, where they're like, this is awful. Running through a blinding snowstorm. That one is on so many lists. But again, power stancing's a thing, and it's colorful. It's a colorful game. Cool outfits. Adds a ton of enemies everywhere. Oh, it liberally scatters the ground with it. I see. That would make runbacks harder. That would make runbacks harder. I'm just gonna get rid of these guys while you're... Oh dear. Hello, Fire Knight. Fire Knight in the sky. I didn't hear you. Whoop. Nailed it. Oh, failed it and nailed it. All at the same time. Oh, great. Whoop. You burned me. Oh, enough of you and your pokey stick. Oh no, he jumped me. He jumped me. Back. Back to the shadows. Let's see. Just overwhelm him with sheer violence. Yes! Sheer strengthening. Crusade insignia. Ooh. Wonton says, the Scholar was my first one, so I didn't know it was any harder than the rest. How was that? How was that doing Scholar as your first one? Did you find the other games easier? Or is it just really different? I'm curious. Like, was it an improvement? You're like, I'm so glad I did it first because it made me, you know, so ready for the other ones? Or were you like, I don't know if I can do this. I've met a couple people where Dark Souls 2 was their first, but I never got a chance to ask them how much of a difference it makes. The first one I ever tried was DS3. Dark Souls 3 was the first one I ever tried. The first one I ever finished was Bloodborne, and then Elden Ring. And now I have recording-wise, I have completed Dark Souls Remastered as well. Yay! So I'm slowly working my way through. I'm slowly working my way through. But I would say, like, of them, Dark Souls Remastered is more of an old style, like where it's like slower combat, and you kind of like, and block, and hit, and block, and hit. Really good, but it's a slower, like, you can tell it's an older game. And then Elden Ring is very much like a modern game style of combat where it's quite fast, I would say. I know I can't take arrows. I have so many arrows. My pockets are full. Is it true that the hardest Dark Souls boss is actually Artorias? I'm sure it depends on your opinion, right? And what ones you started with, so there's probably a little bit of... But I usually when people talk about the hardest ones, they'll mention the last boss of Sekiro, for sure. I forget his name. I'm sorry. It's like Ishin the Sword Saint, I think. I think they say he's usually the hardest. And then Millennia always gets mentioned. Definitely Consort Radahn gets mentioned now, of like the newer games. But I'm not sure. I did Artorias and I didn't find him that bad. But that's just me. I had like a weird one where, so like two bosses that are usually thought of as not the hardest, but hard is like Abraetus in Bloodborne and Pontiff Solian in DS3. And for whatever reason, I always beat them first time. And I don't know why. Because I'm terrible at some of the easy bosses. But those two I always beat first go. But they are actually quite challenging bosses. So I think it depends a little bit on like how you fight, your fight style. Some bosses are easier and some are harder. Oop, hello. What's up here? Sight says, it's not that I don't like DS2, I just hate how long some of the runbacks are and how many enemies there are. I also don't like how long it takes for you to become stun immune. Oh no, the iframes aren't good when going through fog gates and opening chests. Oh, that would be tricky. Syllable says Sekiro isn't Dark Souls. Sype says he put in his vote for Ishin. I mean, the specific trilogy. Okay, so for the three, I would say the ones I've heard of the most is the final boss of the Dark Souls 3 DLC. Sister Frida, I think it is. is usually thought to be a really hard boss. For sure. Also one of those surprise ones. Oh, like that. I forgot. 1 second, let me just deal with these bruisers. There we go. Alright, now I can focus. Now that that's dealt with slightly. Sister Frida, I know for sure is one that's thought of as a really hard one. I don't know the DS2 one, so anyone who's played DS2, chime in with what one you think was the hardest. I do know there are some Dark Souls 2 ones that people are like, oh my gosh. For health-wise, I think it is the Dragon in the Ring City DLC is like the biggest health sponge boss, I think, of the 3 Dark Souls. And of the first one, Calamite would be the equivalent. And then who else? Nameless King, that is true, that is true. Nameless King is thought to be definitely one of the hardest of the trilogy. And Lizard says, I would say no, but some people might find him the hardest for, I'm thinking that's for the, for Artorias. He is a tough boss, for sure he's a tough boss. Is he the hardest is the question though, it's tricky. Again, I think it does depend a little bit on what you're used to playing and what build you're doing. But definitely Nameless King, yeah, everyone's like, oh, I found Nameless King is hard. Nameless King is hard. Of Dark Souls 3, the only ones I haven't done in the main game is Nameless King. I have fought him, but I lost a lot. And the very last one of the main game. And then I haven't done the DLCs. Frida, Slave Knight, Nameless King, I know of those. But we gotta remember, those are DS3 bosses in DS3. Artorias might be considered a DS3 boss in DS1. This is true, this is true. And like I said, I played DS3 first, so that might have got me used to it. I'm sure for people when they were playing DS1 first, it was a shock. It was probably a shock to encounter old Artorias. I know some people have said for the first one, Manus was actually, they found him quite hard too. And if, like I did Gwyn, and I can't parry, and he's apparently a parrying boss. He wasn't too bad for me, but I think I was over-leveled. I think I might have been over-leveled somehow. I'm not sure how it happened, but... good old Gwynny. But I know people say that Gwyn is quite hard unless you can parry. Woo! Bonk the bird. There you go. Another reason why Malenia is as hard as she is because she's a Sekiro boss in Elden Ring. It's true, her fighting is a very different style. A very different one. Her waterfowl dance has angered people for a couple years now. Oh gosh, not you. Get the wizard. No, don't push me off. Don't push me off. Stop it. Bad bird. Bad. Bad Sesame Street Big Bird. He's got his feathers in a rustle. There you go. Ah, so many birds. Wonton Kid says DS2 is probably Sir Alon. There you go. There's the recommendation. Or the Fume Knight. I've heard of the Fume Knight. People were fuming about the Fume Knight. They were like, ugh. Isn't there one? Because like there's some that people don't like, and it's because it's like a trick boss. Grab this quickly. And one of them is like... it like calls in enemies or something. Maybe it is the Fume Knight. I'm gonna go this way, I think. I'm gonna take the circuitous route. Hi, flies. Shoo, fly, don't bother me. You jerks. You meanies. Is that the Ronin guy who commits seppuku if you hitless him? I don't know. We'll see if Wonton knows the answer. Our knowledgeable one of DS2. I think Executed Toast also knows about DS2. He might have a one that he's like, nope, this is the toughest. I don't know if I've never been able to hitless him, but he's the final boss in one of the DLCs. Oh yeah. I would love to be so good I could hitless something. Anything. I'd even take Soldier of Godric. I have hitlist Soldier of Godric, but only because he is ridiculously easy. That is the only reason. The only reason. Executed Toast, come back. Your DS2 knowledge is required. DS2 is his favorite game, so he should know. He should know which bosses are the hardest. There's so many cool games to play. I'm really excited to be able to do them all. I'm gonna check them off. I'm gonna have like Dark Souls bingo. Have you done? And the great thing is, because they've been out so long, you get to do all the DLCs. Lickety split, you don't have to wait. Sykes says for Sekiro, I always thought Owl Father and Demon of Hatred harder than any of the 3 Ishin fights. I can understand that. I've seen someone play the Demon of Hatred, and everybody it takes 1,000,000 times. I wonder if because he's an optional, people feel like he's like easier. Because I think most people I've seen fight him, it takes a while. And I can see why. Even not having played it, I'd be like, yep, that'll take a while. He is a beast. Spontaneously developed tinnitus? No. OG Princess is trying to raise Executed Toast. Maybe, should I say lemons? Do you think that would help? That was a really good dodge. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was a really good unexpected dodge while reading chat. I never do anything that cool. That's great. Lemons, lemons, lemons. If we say it enough, he might appear. You never know. It's like a summoning. Wanda says, I can't play Sekiro. It's too fast-paced and dex parry focused. That's what's kept me from playing it. My hands don't move correctly. I'm due to my disability. And so I've never been able to hit the parry button. In fact, this is my first time being able to hit block. It's great. I have the power of blocking now. But I've never played because I'm like, I know it's a parry-based one, and I can't parry. I'm not like Phineas and Ferb. I can't parry. I can't parry the platypus. Oh dear. You really want to buy Sekiro? Hey, it goes on sale. And there is, if you play on PC, the Steam Spring Sale is coming up, and I think the PlayStation March Madness sale is on right now, so you know. Not that I'm putting temptation in your path, but I'm putting temptation in your path. You should go purchase. You thought of Sekiro as a rhythm game site. That's cool. Did that help? Like getting the flow of the fighting better? I'm open to tips because I'm hoping to face him the end of this year, and then I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Let me tell you. Oh, stop it with your rings of power. There is only one Lord of the Rings, and he does not share his power with anyone. Oh my gosh, they need to learn the lesson. I wish for the power to do a god run. Whoa, that would be epic. That would be epic. I'm always impressed by people who can do that, where they're like, no hit run, the entire game. At least with Sekiro, it is just the main game. They don't have a DLC, so I guess that makes it a little shorter, technically. Technically a little shorter. It is impressive, though. I'm just gonna take a little swig here of some waters. Alrighty, let's go. I think it looks really cool. I love the setting they chose for it. I think it's a beautiful area. And so I would really like to be able to play it. No hit run the whole series. Oh my gosh. Like all of them or just the Dark Souls trilogy? Either way, remarkable. Remarkable either way. Welcome! Welcome to the forest. We're so glad to have you join the Biscuit Brigade. I hope your Friday is going well. I'm about to get myself sliced by another rhythmic gymnastics person. I don't know why gymnastics were such a big part of the DLC, but they were. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yeah, strengthening. That was so much easier as a strength build. Oh my gosh, those guys are so hard. Oh, we'll see you, Wonton! And all the best with your taxes. May they not be the blood taxes we started with. I hope you have a great weekend, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Sype says, I thought at one point FromSoft was going to make a second game or a DLC for Sekiro. I think it would be cool if they did. I mean, if they're not going to make a remaster of Bloodborne, at least give us our lovely Sekiro DLC. Syllable says, God Run 2 is the trilogy plus Demon Souls and Bloodborne. 3 adds Sekiro. All hitless in a row and in one sitting. I don't know if I could sit that long. I know I do a lot of sitting in my wheelchair, but I feel like that would be a lot of sitting. Maybe if you're also a speed runner, you could speed it up a little bit, you know? Make it a little easier on yourself. That's impressive though. I know there's people who've done it, and I'm like, hats off to you. Can you imagine getting to the very last game, the second last boss or something, and getting hit and having to start all over again? I would cry. I would legit cry. There would be tears running down my little halfling face. For sure, for sure. I see here, 10,000 runes, a paltry sum. Is 50,000 and 30,000. I might as well level up. Yeah, that's crazy what people have done. Executed Toast has been summoned. The lemon calling has worked. I think it was probably OG Disney Princess, but the lemons will pretend that the calling of lemons has risen him up. Executed Toast, they have been discussing who are the hardest bosses in DS2, and not everyone has played it. So we were like, we need the knowledge of a mighty Executed Toast to say which boss in DS2, including the DLC, is the hardest one. And why? Because we have people who want to play it. You can spread the love of DS2. OG Disney Princess, I had to use his full name. The middle name, what comes between Executed and Toast. That's right. OG Princess is looking out for all of us. She's like, I can summon someone who knows the answer. A wise toast. Syllable says, Guy went through all the games, just missed time to parry against Gwyn or Soul of Cinder. Oh my gosh. That would be so painful. It'd be so painful after all that hard work doing a god run. Hardest bosses, here's Executed Toast's opinion. Hardest bosses would be the Smelter Demon from the main game and the Fume Knight from the DLC for sure. OG Disney Princess is letting us know Executed Toast's middle name. It's Executed Butter Lemon Toast. Oh my gosh. She meant business when she put butter and lemon in the middle. That's good to know though, the Smelter Demon and the Fume Knight. I've heard of the Fume Knight and that he was really hard, but what makes the Smelter Demon so hard? Is he self-healing? Otherwise, the main game bosses are pretty easy. Is it mainly the run back that's the hard part? The run back into to get to the boss? Sype says, I think they're gonna make a Sekiro anime. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. I hope it's available to all of us. I hope it's not like you need a crazy subscription. It'll be like all of you can enjoy the wonder. The wonder that is buff Sekiro anime. Alright. Here we go. Actually, probably. Glug, 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 glug. Alright, here we go now. Smelter Demon just hits really hard, and the run back is really bad. He has some jank hitboxes. Yeah, I saw someone write that the hitboxes in DS2 are different than every other game. Like the dead spots around the bosses are different. So you have to be much more precise. Is that true?
Take root inside the tower's sculpted.
It's like an X instead of a full circle around or something like that.
We beg of thee, rise.
I'm gonna drink some water while this lion is rising from the dead. The Sekiro anime will be an exclusive on Crunchyroll. Hey! Yeah, that's pretty good. A good place to put it.
Dance and kavod.
Maybe they'll let you like download some episodes for free. He's not the worst ever, just has a small arena. Oh, that is bad. So it's hard to maneuver. Yep. Especially if he has area of effect attacks where you're like, are you serious? That's the whole floor, man. A lot of the demon ones do end up in really small arenas, like Capra Demon, the Asylum Demon that has the hammer that makes explosions. Here you go, here's the Uncanny Valley. Hello. Hi, sweet lion. Leo the lion. Hi. Welcome to the madness. I tried to roll. Hello everyone, here we go. How do you feel about lion taming? I love the music in this fight. I know that might sound weird, but the music is really good. Oh. There we go, on this one. Ooh, how did I not get snatched with that one? Alright team, here we go, here we go. Oh no, you got Mimi? Spit him out, you nasty lion. You brutish beast. How dare you eat my sweet boy? He's rude. He's not a chew toy. He's a very nice mimic. Ah. Oh boy. Get a real charge out of this fight. Oh, you missed me again. Oh no, it's a critical. No, I didn't get third dive. I didn't even notice. This fight is always tricky for me because there's a lot of flashing lights and I have vision issues, so you're like, oh, I can't see. Stop eating, red mane Freya. Are you just jealous of her nice mane? Oh. Can anyone see what's going on? Probably not. Hello, buddy. Alright. When you stop swirling, oh, now you're going frost, I see. You pick an element and stick with it. Woo! I can't see anything. Anyone know what's going on? Oh, there he goes. Alright, he's gonna, I think, spray and pray here. Oh, you got me with your frosticles. Listen here, you dancing lion. I don't think you're dancing very good. Oh, critical. Come on, right in the eyeball. I got him on the chin! That was epic. Okay, back to lightning. Static. Oh my gosh. Got him right on the chin! Yes! First go! Woo! Legend felled and lined it up for the shot. Remembrance of the dancing lion. Yes. Oh my gosh. Executed Toast says he is optional though. The Smelter Demon is optional? Well, that's good. I guess unless you're going for achievements. Hey, thank you for the celebration. My first time ever getting that guy. First time. My first. Executed Toast says also the final super boss, Dark Lurker, now that sounds bad, is difficult because having to get to her again is ridiculous. Is it like a maze? Is it like where you're having to run through a ton of ads? Syllable says Demon Souls is grandpappy. Dark Souls is the pinnacle of interconnected map design. True, very true. Dark Souls 2 is the innovator. Bloodborne is all speed and drip. It's all about that drip. Dark Souls is the pinnacle of boss design, and Sekiro is the rhythm game. And Elden succeeds where Dark Souls 2 failed. It's true. Each has a different vibe, and I'm vibing with all of them. I hope I'm vibing with all of them. I really want to be like, yes, I get the appeal of Dark Souls 2. Grat says Maku, thank you. Okay, guys, I gotta show you this. I know a lot of you have already seen it, but it is worth showing. Hey! Best helmet ever! Look at this, I'm a lion. It's the best helmet, and I ain't lying. Look at this. Check it. I killed Mufasa. Check out my horn scent lion help. Now I can part of the lion dance. It's great. OG Princess thinks it's terrifying. Well, it is that too, especially by this fire. Look. Look. It's the eyes. It's the dead staring eyes. And the fact it has human teeth and lion teeth. I think if it didn't have the human teeth, it'd be okay. Mouth open so wide it clips into your stomach. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. Not only that, my weapon goes right through my head. And my shield, I think, a little bit. A little bit. But to be fair, my stomach is quite ponderously large. Thanks to this chunky armor. So maybe it's not the helmet's fault. Who knows? Executed Toast says, one thing about Dark Souls 2 is that if you kill the same enemies enough, they will eventually stop respawning. Ooh. Is that where, like, there's, like, an item you can get, right, in Dark Souls 2? And, like, you use them at bonfires? Do they, like, restart that cycle or something? Do they restart it where it's like, oh, now you will get more enemies? Or does it just make it harder? OG Princess says, oh, I don't like that. Not even a little bit. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But, like, look at what my options are, okay? I can be this. It's like I have a thimble for a head. Look, I'm like a perfect pear shape. I'm like, it literally looks like I have 2 leaves on my head and then I'm just a giant pear with legs. Should I walk around in this? Should this be my look? Executor says it puts that area you use into New Game Plus. Oh my gosh, I'd have to be careful. I think there's also, like, in Sekiro, right, where if you ring certain bells, it puts you in, like, hardcore mode or something. I'm like, oh my gosh, I won't want to touch anything. I'll be so scared. OG Princess likes this look better. You like my pear-shaped face? Well, let's see. Let's see what the stats are. It has less resistances, but we can try it. I can go pear-shaped. I don't mind. I'll be a pear. Look at me, I can roll. I'm just like a piece of fruit. Great. Execute Toast says you can make a single area into New Game Plus 7 zone if you use the items enough. What happens when you go into New Game Plus? Do they, like, level up or does it reset? Because if I use those items and I get a New Game Plus 7 zone, and then I go into New Game Plus, I'm gonna be fighting some tough stuff. Great for farming the Trashmen. Demon Bell and Kuro's Charm in Sekiro. Okay, so those are the 2 that will increase the pain. The suffering. That is good to know. That is good to know. I can just see myself accidentally be like, oh, what a nice bell. It says to ring it. I shall ring it. And then the next thing I'm like, guys, what have I done? What have I done? I'm hoping to use some guides just for the NPC quests. Because I'm assuming Dark Souls 2 and Sekiro are like all Souls games where they're very vague about what you're supposed to do with NPCs. O tower of ours, hidden in shadow, O lofty spiral, lead him safely unto greater godhood. Looks a little thorny. And in divinity, grant our salvation. It might be too late for that, buddy. I think we might be past that, little bud. Oh, you used it to farm Covenant material. Smart. Smart. Hopefully DS2 is very generous with its materials. Tower of Shadow message. I found that, what was it? When I was doing DS Remastered, it was really generous with all its materials until it came to Titanite chunks. Titanite chunks were, like, very scarce, and I ended up having to farm Dark Wraiths, which is just a really annoying run, because you have to keep using those transient curses or whatever. And so I was like, I don't like this. I know, like, once you get to the flame of the first kiln, you have things you can farm for them a little easier, but I thought I'd go right into the end of the game, so I didn't go there. So I was like, here I had my beautiful weapons and I couldn't level them up for a long time until I did like a multiple runs. Alright, let's see here. It says, message left by Neil Knight Lita, addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Mikilla's trail. The gate of divinity lies in the tower sealed by shadow. That is surely where kind Mikilla is headed. We are no Empyreans, but we must locate the path that will lead us there. I will follow the crosses east. There you go, instructions. Head east, young tarnished. The bell basically says, bro, don't. Miyazaki went on a bender and Loki started spiraling for a few days. Please, please, please. Just be grateful this isn't the base game. Just forget about this, please. I'm glad it's that clear. That's what I need. I need something that's like, do not do this. Are you sure you want to do this? Do you realize what this does? 3 warnings before that I have to hit OK on. Would be good. Demon Bell makes the game harder, but gives better rewards from enemies. And Kuro's Charm makes you take more damage. Ooh. And makes you take damage if you don't perfect parry. Oh, gosh. That sounds rough. That sounds rough, I am not gonna lie. But even with all this, you guys are making me excited to play them. Maybe I'm a masochist. I just want to suffer deep down. I want to suffer. I want to suffer for my art. I don't think I'd hit the bells, though. I'm not that crazy. For someone who can't even hit a parry button, I probably should not be increasing damage. Increasing the damage I take or the strength of my enemies. I think that would be a bad move. I think we've made some good progress, though, here, guys. We made it all the way from Mohg, Lord of Blood, through to the first major boss of this game. We fought a dragon, too. That's fun. Fought a dragon on the side, but look, and now we're all pear-shaped and ready for the DLC. I don't think I'm gonna get over this armor. It looks crazy. I look like a little pear. Never have I been more prepared. Disney Princess says, your armor kind of looks like a grenade. Yes, don't pull the pin, whatever you do. You don't know what kind of monster you're about to release. Hey, thank you. Takes a bow. 15 Syllables says, I might be a masochist. You're playing a Souls game. That ship has sailed. You are right. You are 100% right. If I wanted it easy, I wouldn't be doing this. Psionic Psy, hi, how you doing? How's your Friday going? Executor says, Sekiro is my least favorite FromSoft game. I didn't sign up to play Dance Dance Revolution with swords. I got all the achievements, but man, I don't know if it was worth it. I feel like it's worth it for the bragging rights, so you can say I played every FromSoft game, right? You don't have to be like, I played all the FromSoft games, except, asterisk, this one. But if it's not your jam, then probably you're like, it was not worth getting a platinum, that's for sure. I look like a military grenade. I think it's like the reticulation on my tummy armor. Hey, welcome 15 Syllables. We're so glad to have you as part of the Biscuit Brigade. Welcome. I hope that you're enjoying yourself. Oh no, war has broken out in the chat. They are now feeling insulted about what is everyone's favorite game. I think they're all good. They're all good in their unique ways, and I'm about to find out how unique each of them are. I'm excited. But we'll probably be calling it here for today, just because it is 4:30 my time. We're heading 5 minutes from it. However, we do have some cool stuff coming up this week. Saturday, my very first summon in Pal World comes out, Noir. So if you want to check that one out, I've been preparing for it for a while, and finally the moment has arrived. Very exciting. On Monday in Dark Souls, I'm trying to remember. I believe I'm headed into the Tomb of the Giants. One of the hardest areas with one of the easiest first bosses ever. I would say even potentially easier than Soldier of Godric. I think easiest boss in any of the Souls games is in the Tomb of the Giants, followed by one of the harder ones, because like FromSoft can't give you a break anytime, right? It's hard. It's so hardcore. And then Tuesday we'll be back with some more Subnautica, so that'll be really fun. We managed to stop the radiation leak on the Aurora, yay! And so now I'll be delving deeper into the madness. And then we're gonna have our regular Friday stream with some more Elden Ring. We're gonna be getting further into this DLC with my pear-shaped form. So lots of good stuff coming up soon. I'm very excited to be getting closer, inching closer to the platinum. And just think what Bale will have to say to me when he sees me in my most intimidating armor. I literally look like a pear wielding grapes on a toothpick. Like I have 3 dragon fruit on this toothpick, and I'm coming as a giant pear to fight you all. Oh my gosh. But for right now, I'm gonna get us queued up for our raid, so we can raid and brighten somebody's Friday. Thank you everyone for being here. Disney Princess thinks it's her favorite look. I have to agree. It's a stunning look. It's a memorable look. I'm slaying both literally and fashion-wise here in good old Elden Ring. Let's see here. The mods have pulled up some people, so I'm about to queue us up for raid. Let's get our best biscuity greetings ready for whoever we're going to be raiding into. Let's take a peek. Alright, let's see if they're still up. Pardon while Kooky focuses. Just gonna make sure they're not in the middle of a boss fight. Nope, looks like it's okay. Alright, so I'm gonna queue up the raid. This is someone I've never met. We're just gonna be making someone's Friday really fun, which is always a nice thing to do. But thank you guys, thank you for all of you coming. Thank you for giving your good advice. You've made me so psyched to play the other FromSoft games. I'm looking forward to it immensely. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Get some rest in, treat yourselves. You're all amazing biscuits, and I can't wait to see you next week. So let's get ready, guys. Get your biscuit greetings ready. We are raiding in 3, 2, 1. Let's go!